The first thing you must do to prepare what 19th century pharmacists called butter of zinc. That's the first thing you have to do. This is nothing more than adding water to crystalline zinc chloride to create what will appear to you to be a very kind of a thick oil. Now, in making CanSema in our own lab, we use digital scales and make precise measurements. I realize that most people do not have digital scales in their homes. So, therefore, I'm providing you with a methodology that will allow you to make the product by visual inspection, much in the same way that you would prepare an omelet or make pancakes without using precise guidance from a recipe book. If you follow my instructions, you will have an end product that is 25 to 35% zinc chloride by weight. I've seen Escharotics that have as little as 10% zinc chloride. You needed more than one application, but they did work. And I have seen Escharotics work that have had 50% zinc chloride by weight, which in my opinion is entirely excessive. The point here is that to follow the instruction and add just enough water so that you get the look and feel of a thick motor oil. So I'm going to, if you'll go ahead and widen the image area, I'm going to do a demonstration here. Are we? This room, that's fine. You can include this. Zinc chloride is both hygroscopic and hydrophilic. That is to say that it absorbs water and it pulls water right out of the atmosphere. In fact, a lot of people, when they hydrate their zinc chloride, they just leave it out because it will draw the moisture right out of the air if there's any humidity whatsoever. So I've specifically chosen a chunk. This is the way you'll find it in the cans. It may initially come to you as in a crystalline form, but it'll eventually start to clot. Very much like if you have sugar and you store sugar for any period of time and it's in a humid environment, the sugar will start to clump. In the same way with zinc chloride. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some distilled water. And we're going to take this distilled water and we're going to pour it over our zinc. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start to pour the water over the zinc. We're taking distilled water, we're pouring it over our chunk of zinc chloride. And right away you'll notice as you do this that your zinc starts to fall apart, little bit by little bit. And you can take an implement, you can chop this up into smaller pieces to speed up the process. And you want to use an amount of water that's initially about equal in weight to your zinc. But what you're actually looking for is a certain kind of a consistency. Now, what we could do is I could work this for the next 20 and 30 minutes to get our right consistency. But instead of spending our valuable time doing that, what I've done is I have another container here where the product has already had a chance to sit and form into this kind of, the water and zinc have had a chance to mix. We have our butter of zinc, and what you have is a product that's, as you can see, is very, almost like I say, like a motor oil. And that's what you're looking for. This is your butter of zinc. This is the base material to which you add whichever herbals, botanicals that you're going to add to the product. So now what I'm going to do, as I said initially, we're going to make a variation of the Weldon Fel Escharotic. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a small amount of bloodroot. And I'm going to put the bloodroot into my butter of zinc, like so. And I'm going to add a volume of this product that is about half that of the existing aqueous solution of zinc. Now take a blender, just a regular $10 Walmart special, and we're going to put it into this solution. We're going to start to blend it. Now, you'll get a little bit of dust come up in the solution, and you have to be very patient. This is an important point. You have to be very patient with this because it takes time to work your powdered bloodroot, your powdered chaparral, your powdered yeast, ginger, whatever it is that you're going to put into your escharotic. You've got to work it in there. As you do, you will notice that the product becomes thicker. Let me get this out of the way. It's getting thicker. More as we go do this, more and more of the bloodroot goes into the zinc solution. Working it in. Pretty much like making cake batter. And it gets thicker and starts to get darker. And you can see that in a matter of minutes we've managed to